Hello, and welcome to the CSU Stanislaus Police Department, or as we like to call it, the UPD. Today, you will be learning how our dispatch operates, and how to better communicate with our dispatch in the case of an emergency. The first question you may have is, when I call the UPD, is it the same as calling any other police station? The answer is of course yes. Our dispatchers are trained and certified as is required by the state of California. Our dispatchers respond to two types of calls. The first are non-emergency or business line calls. These calls can range from parking to found property to our live scan fingerprinting service. Of course, all of these types of calls are put on hold for our second type of call, emergencies. For quickest access directly to an emergency line, simply dial 911 from any campus phone. This bypasses our non-emergency lines and allows you to begin taking care of the problem directly. When calling the emergency line, it is best to have a few pieces of information prepared. The first question our dispatchers will ask you is the location of where help is needed. By knowing location first, response times can be quicker. Remember, that is where help is needed, not where you're calling from. If you are receiving the information secondhand, be sure to ascertain the location of the emergency. The second question you will be asked is what exactly is happening. The more information you can communicate concisely to the dispatcher, the better. For example, if a student is passed out, it makes a big difference if they are conscious or not. Next, know who is involved. In the case of a medical emergency, age and gender can make a large difference in the type of response needed. It's also very important to note when it happened, making it either a hot or a cold call. For example, there's a big difference between you saw a crazed Viking running around wielding a sword and you are seeing a crazed Viking running around wielding a sword. On that note, be sure to let dispatch know if there are any types of weapons involved for any types of emergency. Let's say you've reported an emergency. What happens next? The dispatcher takes the information you have provided and contacts the necessary services. All emergency calls from our campus go directly to our dispatchers during our hours of operation, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. When our dispatch is not in operation, emergency calls are rolled over to the Turlock Police Department. In the same fashion, calls made from a cell phone at any time of the day will most likely go to TPD as well. They have the same ability to contact our officers on campus, so your response time will not be increased. Remember, call 911 for emergencies and our office number for non-emergencies only. This will help us help you get service as quickly as possible.